Hello y'all. Welcome to part 8 of my Khanate of Khiva Absolute Monarchy Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserredux. In part 7, the Turkestani Ottoman War continued and we slowly pushed our way into Anatolia, and we're still doing that right now, and we have a lot of green bubbles on the field, which you love to see in Hoi 4, and we can modify our government in some way. What do I do with that? Chief of the Air Force? I don't know. Maybe get a Chief of the Air Force. Air Superiority Doctrine. Just do that for now. And just keep punching through the enemy lines here. And we have a third army joining the fight. As long as we can keep advancing, that's good. Be more aggressive, in fact. These guys cannot hold, I don't think. Just be more aggressive. Yeah. Try to be more aggressive anyway. That may backfire, honestly. Whoops. And now, land doctrines, what can we do with that? Let's finish up our mass assault land doctrine tree by unlocking guerrilla warfare. And that's it. That is absolutely it for that little thing we had to do. And we are trying to fight these armored divisions here. How is equipment faring? Fine. Just keep overwhelming these enemies. Do not let them regroup at all costs. And just push them and take their coast line in general. Well, just take their ports so they struggle more to get resupplied. And now let me just sort of integrate Army 3 into the front line here and prepare to push even harder and just defeat the Ottomans as soon as possible. We got to get to Constantinople still. The Ottomans are still fighting on like 2 different fronts in North Africa, and we need to take advantage of that as much as we can, since if they're going to lose those fronts, they won't be distracted with them anymore. So we need to use that as much as possible. Just keep pushing, please. Don't stop pushing. Actually push in more of a balanced manner. I don't want to keep taking unnecessary casualties. We only have so much manpower to go around. And have I researched military hospitals? It may be a good idea to get that. I gotta get motorized first. Oh my goodness gracious. Whatever, just keep pushing. Come on, take this province here in Manu. Capture that. Thank you. Capture that city there. I mean that port. And we're pushing now more from Adana. We're getting into Konya as well as Ankara, which Ankara is a very important city for the Ottomans, and it must fall to the Islamic Federation of Turkestan. Make sure they don't reinforce it too much. This could be our gateway to gateway so to speak to Constantinople, because once it falls, we can have a very important city under our control. We practically control almost all, well, we have essentially secured all of eastern Anatolia, and we've done that with the Armenians, and part of the Middle East is being held by the Syrians as well. So we have Mesopotamia essentially locked down. Come on, keep pushing. Get to Constantinople. That is the big city we need, ultimately. Push here. Go. Go. Just smash through their lines. That's all I want you to do. Cut these units off. Capture some ports. Then we can do whatever. And I need to probably deploy these divisions as close as possible to the front line. So move them directly north of the northwest part of... No, the northeast part of Iran, who is our puppet. And come on here. No, guys, don't leave. Take that province. My goodness. Get some kind of encirclement set up here. Or no. Just take something. At the very least. Use force attack. And force attack. Hopefully that gives us a little bit of an edge. I need that. Frankly, my camel troops doing the best they can. And we're going to have more of those very soon, I think. Or no. How many do we even have right now? We have 7 camel divisions, 17 cavalry divisions, and 32 infantry divisions, which is quite good balance of things. Considering we get bonuses to our cavalry divisions, we need to use them as much as we can. And get to Constantinople, please. Don't go backwards. Capture Zonguldak. Capture that place. Capture this city too. Ignore the Ottoman Air Force. They will not stand any match for us. And I hope Constantinople is not too heavily garrisoned. It may be, judging by the opposition we see in front of us now. How is their equipment fair? I mean, how many divisions do the Ottomans have at this point? They have 19 to 37. They are heavily outnumbered. Okay, just focus on pushing. They can handle this. Did you split up? They just can't handle this. I think they're too fractured. They're fighting on too many fronts. They're going to lose Alexandria soon, aren't they? They'll still have Tripolitania or Tripoli, and that won't last forever either. We need to push harder here from Ankara. That would be highly beneficial, and take a few more cities. Those guys are stuck. Once they move out of that, they're going to lose that port as well, and that's going to be like 4 or 5 divisions just gone, just going to be destroyed. Yeah, the 16th Division there and some cavalry. That is unfortunate for those Ottoman soldiers, and a peace conference just took place involving the Congo. The Congo's like in a civil war in this playthrough. It's just something that's going on. And we need to keep advancing here, please. Come on, capture anything. Just cut them off. Get to Antalya, I think it's called. Go down there. Just get to all their important cities. They must fall. Smyrna, Bursa, any of them. They must become part of Turkestan. And we'll probably make the Turkish... Well, we'll make the Ottomans into our puppet after all this is said and done. But for now, we just need to keep pushing and getting as much war score as possible. These guys are doomed. These Ottoman divisions are gone. They're going to be wiped off the map because they just... as a fighting force, because they'll be done for. Push here, please. Advance. Advance. How's equipment doing? We're still doing good for equipment for now. If this war drags out too much, we will face problems. There will be equipment deficits, and that is something I do not need. And something I also really not need is if possibly the Russian state decides to ever be expansionist and wants to start fighting us. I don't think they'll do it. They've shown no signs of wanting to do that. But if they did do that, that would spell disaster for the Islamic Federation of Turkestan, since we're focused so heavily in that. I think that event we just had was like a book event, just to encircle these troops. It's over for them. It is over. And we just got to keep pushing overall. Now, can we please break through here? My goodness, they're really just, they don't have enough troops to halt us at all. So Central Asia is just dominating Turkey here, basically. And to be fair, the Ottomans had to fight all of the Middle East before we arrived, for the most part, except for, say, Iran, which we kind of helped them defeat earlier in this playthrough. And now here's another division for Army 3. Good. Use those numbers to our advantage. Take more cities and cut these guys off. Destroy them. Destroy them. Destroy them. Destroy them. Take Zonguldak, please. The Ottomans are putting up a brave fight, but they just don't have enough soldiers at this point. They've lost too many. They're gone. The Caliph, or whatever, he doesn't have enough troops. He just doesn't have enough of them. So keep pushing here. Just capture their southern coastline, really. Much like we have taken much of their... There we go. Big encirclement taking place. Now, build some civilian factories, but where? Probably a good idea to build civilian factories in the north, potentially, since it's... I mean, we have most of our military infrastructure in the southern part of the country, which has tons and tons of infrastructure. My goodness, we have... The Turkestani highways is a feature of this universe in this playthrough, I guess. And now, here's a new division for Army 3. Come on, push in the south. And we're getting closer to Constantinople, I can see it. We will take Constantinople. We must have it from the Ottomans. That is our idea. And once we do that, we should be able to beat them. How's their war score? I mean, their victory points going? They do not have any victory points left. Once Constantinople is toppled and, well, we secure it, basically, it is over. The Ottomans don't have any chance. They'll lose after that. I think they would lose, at the very least. And Tripolitania is still a front, even though I think now, I believe, the Emirate of Cyrenaica is trying to push more. So that's something worth observing. Capture Smyrna and maybe Rhodes, since we're taking more of the south now, and move these divisions here. Are we being highly aggressive? Be more aggressive. Oh, we already are being aggressive. Okay, yeah. Get to Bursa. Cut those units off, please. Thank you. Just capture any and all port cities if possible. Like, we need those port cities to fall because they can offer a way for the Ottomans to resupply or send in whatever divisions they have left, which is to say, they have 11 to 18 divisions. That is not good. And Haiti just lost a war, didn't they? Oh well. have this Iranian division move toward Constantinople. Come on. This Iranian division in the service of Turkestan. And we need to make more artillery. Do that now. Doctrines available. Unlock. Carrier operations. That is done. And this is, wow, my goodness. Rhodes is posing too much of a challenge for us at this time. Just ignore Rhodes. We don't necessarily need it. We do need Constantinople, though. Send more divisions to Army 3. We're at 359,000 manpower. So we have a lot of manpower being used here. Take this province to the north in Bursa, since no one's really there. And keep pushing. They're so spread out. They can't possibly defend Constantinople with too much of a force, I would think, just due to their numbers. And these units here are going to get destroyed. 2 divisions gone. There's like a counterattack from a very worn-out division from the Ottomans. And Leopoldville restores order to the Congo. I'm going to check that out. And yeah, there we go. Leopoldville has the Congo under their sway. Interesting. Also, the Empire of Brazil exists, as well as the Peru-Bolivian Confederation. I'm not sure if I pointed those things out in this playthrough, but they're here. They're definitely here. Now, back to our front. We're almost done with this. The war will be won soon, I think. If we can just get to Constantinople, go to Constantinople. Oh my goodness, guys. Whatever, capture Constantinople with something. Anything's better than nothing here. Take more provinces here. Just make it impossible for any encirclements to possibly, well, any enemy units stuck in encirclements, just make it impossible for them to escape. If there's anything you need to do, it is that. And push here. We're almost at Constantinople. We're at the gates of Constantinople here. Come on. We gotta cross this strait now. Push with a bunch of divisions. And Muscat has joined the Entente. Okay. Take Smyrna. And they are going to struggle to hold this city, I think. I believe they are anyway. Let me go ahead and do this to make things interesting. Turn off player-led peace conferences. And that means the Cairo Axis will have a say in what happens in the peace conference. But also at the same time, we should probably go ahead and capture as much land as possible before we capture Constantinople, honestly. So guys, start grabbing whatever provinces you can. It's going to be a free-for-all when that peace conference arrives. We need Smyrna, we need everything. The Barataya Commune declared war on the Kingdom of Sikkim. That's over here. Yes. So that happened. And is this war nearly over yet? I don't know. Soon. Get to Smyrna. Stop moving away. Capture more provinces. We need all the land we can get. My goodness. And you guys now start moving into Constantinople. Good. Capture more provinces. Get to Smyrna. We're almost there. That place will fall to us. And that is what we need to happen. I expect we will not get Arabia or Tripolitania at all. Even though it's not really occupied. We could use War Score for it, but I don't know if we will or not. And we just need to take Smyrna, please. Capture Smyrna. Capture it. Capture Smyrna in time. Please, guys. Come on. Come on. You got this. You have it under control. Capture that city on the port of the Aegean. Of the Aegean Sea. Well, Eastern Mediterranean Sea, whatever. Just capture it. That is what I ask of you. We need every single port we can get our hands on. Move here. Well, I mean just states. Just capture states in general. And Smyrna will be ours. For certain, basically. And now the Kingdom of Sikkim is gone. They lost their war. Here's a new division. Fantastic. And now we're going to have to take slightly longer to capture Constantinople, but that's fine. Just capture more cities in the meantime. And maybe destroy a few isolated divisions. Or just at least make them unable to do anything else for the remainder of this war. My goodness, guys. Can you not break through that line? Use force attack. Also use force attack here. We're only attacking it from like one avenue, so that doesn't help. Cross over the Dardanelles. And please get to Constantinople. Oh my goodness gracious. This is just sad. My goodness, guys. My goodness. Well, at least we secured more land for the upcoming peace conference. That's a positive thing, without a doubt. Which means if we occupy all this, it'll make it harder for any other countries to really take the land away from us. in a peace conference. Go through the north, go cross the Dardanelles, go through Adrianople, and go to Constantinople. That's all you guys had to do. Destroy that one isolated division. Rhodes is still under Ottoman control. We have some cavalry units here being annoying, but that's not surprising. And come on, cross over, cross over, cross over, yes. And actually, let me just, I don't know, come on, capture anything, guys. Capture anything you can. And now Rhodes is still not fallen yet, my goodness, whatever. Just capture any city at all. Whatever, we're getting there. This conflict is nearly over. We're going to win this war. And we'll see what we'll get in the peace conference soon, I would think. And with that, I'm going to end what is part 8 of my Khanate of Khiva Absolute Monarchy Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserredux here. If you enjoyed the mod, you can check it out in the video description. The link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.